Uh, you're welcome. For those new prospects, those that are here to listen to this amazing business for the first time, uh, to me, this would be the best financial decision you'll be taking if you start this business. Starting it is not that you have to wait till next week, next month. Cryptocurrency business, what people don't know in crypto is that crypto is like farming. This business is like farming. We have the planting season and the harvesting season. So you can't come in the harvest season when the harvest is almost over. You have to wait. The harvest will finish, then planting season will come. So if you are here today, you are at the right place. Uh, we we are into the business of Royal Quantitative Artificial Intelligence Robots. It helps us to trade cryptocurrencies. What are crypto? Cryptos are digital assets. Just like we have physical assets, gold, diamond. Cryptocurrencies, they are digital assets that you can't see them. But when you have them, you have money. They are also considered as legal tenders. They're also considered as legal tenders in the sense that you can sell them at any time. Cryptocurrencies, they are also very volatile. Volatile in the sense that they can change in prices so fast, so quick. So we trade them with the help of these robots because this robot works 24/7, even when your phone is off, even when you don't have data, even when you are busy, even when you are sleeping. This robot monitors the market 247 and trade cryptocurrencies for you. Buying at a lower price, it will continue buying at a lower price. Even when crypto goes down, it will continue buying what we call the margin calls. Margin calls are order given to the robot to buy the trade you are on at a cheaper price. You understand? So when you start a trade and the trade starts going down, the robot uses some USDT, your spare USDT, and buy margin calls so that as the coin starts appreciating up, it will start selling those margin calls to make profit for you. Okay? So the robot never closes trade in loss. So the people answering, we need to set stop loss? Do we need to set stop loss? Okay, in the business, we don't set stop loss because we don't accept any form of loss. So even if the coin starts going down, the robot will be buying what we call the margin calls. So that once the coin starts coming up, the robot will start sending those margin calls and give you what we call the sub profits. So in the business, we have two types of profits. We have the sub profits and we also have the full profits. So you have nothing to fear. Your coins can be negative. Yes, it's part of crypto because crypto they are volatile in nature. So volatility does not mean that it will always go up. Volatility means change in price. So it can either change down, float down, it can float up. So it's the robot is being prepared for any of the movements. So if it's floating down, you know that the robot will be buying more quantity of the coins for you. If it's floating up, the robot will start making profits for you. So in both ways, the robot is active. In both ways, the robot is active. If it's going down, the robot is buying more margin calls. It buys margin 1, margin 2, margin 3, margin 4, margin 5, margin 6, down to the margin you set. When it starts selling, when the coin starts appreciating again, some people will say, do they have any timeline for coins to appreciate? No. A coin can be down for one day can be down for 2 days, can be down for 3 days, it can be down for 4 days, it can be down for 1 week, 2 months, 4 months, 6 months, 1 year. But in that waiting time, when your capital is down, because the capital is inside the trade, floating down, floating in a reduced price, the robot will still be selling, buying those margin calls, selling them, buying those margin calls, selling them, making you some profit while you wait. Your capital is in the market. So until the robot sells the coin finish, you can get your capital. But those profits the robot will be making for you, you can sell them at any time. If the robot makes $20 for you in a week, if the robot makes $10 for you in a day, $5 in a day, $50, $100 in a day, you can sell them immediately. We don't withdraw as a trader in this business. There's nothing like withdrawal because your money is with you. Your profit the robot is making for you is with you. When you need money, you just go to your exchange and sell. You don't place any withdrawal. Now, the good part of this business is that your money, your capital stays with you also. You don't give it to Royal Q. Some people say, what if Royal Q goes on maintenance? Yes, the trade is in your exchange. What you see in your Royal Q is mirror of the trade because you have linked your Royal Q to your exchange. So Royal Q is just showing you mirror. The main thing is in your exchange. So even if Royal Q goes for maintenance, your money, your capital, on your profits, everything stays in your exchange. Just that the robot will not be active to do the buying and selling of margin calls or to start new trades. But your capital is safe with you. The coin will be there. If the coin is increasing, you'll be seeing it in your Binance. If it's reducing, you'll be seeing it in your Binance. Just that the robot, because of maintenance, the robot will not be there to buy more margin calls and sell the margin calls when the trade starts coming up. But your capital is safe with you. We have done so many pauses in the past. In 2021, I lost more than 3 to 4 millions in Ponzi scheme because of our capital will be at the mercies of this Ponzi company. Before you know, they go on maintenance, we don't hear from them again. But in Royal Q, what caught us since 2021, we joined Royal Q after the eras of Ponzi scheme. Royal Q, we found out that in Royal Q, we don't give our capital to Royal Q. Royal Q have gone for maintenance, I think 2 to 3 times since 2021, major maintenance. And they stayed for 2 days. But we are still here using it. This is going to our 4th year in the business. So you see a business, a robot that works, they will always go for maintenance. But we are at peace because our capital is not with them. Our capital is in our exchange, safe and secured. Okay? So that is about the trading aspect. To start the business, you need 120 to rent this robot. $120 a year, 365 days. The robot will work for you non-stop, 247. Now you need what we call the gas fees. This gas fees is still your money. For the robot to make profit for you, then that is when the robot will deduct the gas fees from you. The robot makes profit for you 100% in your exchange because the robot does not have access to your exchange. Both the capital and the profit is making for you, but your robot has access to your gas fees. It's just like your car. The fuel you put in your car, it remains in your car until you start driving your car. That is when the gas fee, the fuel will start reducing small, small. So until the robot starts making profit for you, your gas fees remains. Until it starts making profits for you, then the gas fees will be reducing based on the profit it's making for you. For your $20 you start as gas fees, you send to your robot. That is, you are sending 120 plus $20. least if your trading capital is $100, so people will start with 1,000 trading capital in their exchange and they will still leave $20 gas fee. No. If you are starting with 1,000 trading capital, at least your gas fees should be like 50 or 100. Then the simple explanation of gas fees is that if you want to travel from your house, if you want to move from your house to your bus stop, you can go there with as little fuel. But if you want to travel from Lagos to your village, you know that you must fill your tank. So that is the simple explanation. Okay? The fact is that the gas fees is not from your capital. The gas fees will come from the profits. The robot makes 100% for you. You send back 20 into the robot account. That is it. So 120 plus 20 gas fees, that is 140. They can start your capital with as low as $50, $100, 200, 300, $400. But if you start with anything lower than $300, you have to focus on one trade at a go. You start the trade on one shot. If it sells, you stop. You enter another trade. You don't enter multiple trades when your capital is lower than $300. It's when you start with 500, okay, you can decide to enter two trades, 250, 250. Okay? So that is it for the aspect of Royal Q trading. The business is amazing. We have testimony of those that bought car, those that bought cars, those that built house, and we have those that travel on vacation, those that bought expensive phones, those that use Royal Q proceeds to get married. So many, since 2021, we have had a lot, those that bought land, we have had a lot of testimony from this business. So if you have seen the business and you love it, Royal Q, and you decide to tell someone about the business, Royal Q gives you reward. It's optional. If you decide that, this business that you have been doing and is working fine for you, and you decide to introduce it to your friend, it's optional. Royalty gives you a reward. A steady, it's not even one time. Royalty give you that reward as long as the person continues using the system. Royalty will continue giving you that reward. Both the activation gains, both the trade commissions, you get them. So if you decide to also venture in that optional source of income in Royal Q, you know that at least 3 to 4, 5 months you buy a car, or let's just say 6 months in the boost season, you get yourself a car. It happened to me. I bought my car under 5 months in the boost season. Okay, so I've talked about the team building aspect. We have already discussed the trading aspect. So if you have questions, you can go ahead. Leader Sherry. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. For our new, use the chat box or unmute yourself and ask your question, please. For our new people that do not have an activated robot, please, if you have any question, use the chat box or unmute yourself and ask your question briefly, quickly. Let's take questions for our new members. The non-activated members.
Hello. Hello. Good evening.
Good evening, ma.
Good evening, ma. Please, I'm a new person, and the question I want to ask is that how do we link this Royal Q with exchange? Is it compulsory we should use Binance, or we can use other exchange? That's my question.
Okay, you are very welcome, ma. You don't. It's not a must to use Binance. We have 9 different exchange. Okay, we have 8 different exchange aside Binance. We have 8 other different ones. We have HTX, we have Indodex, we have KuCoin, we have Kraken. So we have about 8, but altogether plus Binance, there are 9. So no. When you want to link, after activating your robot, your upline is going to guide you on how to do that, how to bind your robot to your exchange. So you don't have to worry about that. Your upline is going to give you proper guidance on how to do that. Thank you. I think we have another. Is the gas fee a one-time payment? No, like we said, the gas fees, it's not a one-time payment. When you make profit, so Royal Q, from your profits, not your capital. For every profit Royal Q makes for you, I reiterate, not your capital. For every profit Royal Q makes for you, you keep 80% and Royal Q keeps 20%. So that 20% is going to be deducted from that $20 you deposited as gas fees. So for example, if Royal Q makes a profit of $10 for you, the whole $10 is going to be inside your exchange, but they will then deduct $2 from that $20 gas fees that you deposited in your Royal Q account. Because remember, they cannot withdraw any money from your Binance. So that's why you have to deposit the gas fees inside your Royal Q account. Okay, so I believe we do not have any other question. Do we have any other question from our non-activated members? All right, since we do not have any other question, we would like to, okay, someone said, I have 500 capital. May you help me with the best strategy so that I can trade 2 to 3 coins? You did not listen. If you listen to Leader George, he said your $500 can trade at least 2 coins. So you cannot trade 3. I'm saving towards it. I'm a salary earner. Okay. We hope but what I'm going to advise to people that are saving towards this project is don't save your money in Naira. If you are saving towards it and you are saving your money in Naira, it will do you no good, because I don't think the money can or might ever be complete. You might be saving your money in Naira and say, okay, I'll use 400K to buy $250, and before you know, Naira has gone up, and dollar has gone up rather. So my advice to people that are saving towards this is get an exchange, register for an exchange, whether Binance or anyone you want. Do your verification. Once you do your verification, start buying USDT small and start keeping it there instead of just saving your money in Naira because of inflation. All right, thank you so much. Okay, so let's get into today's topic. Leader George is going to take us on today's topic. Today's topic is going to be on circle trading, circle period. All you need to know about circle trading, a lot of you have been asking, or was circle trading about? So Leader George is going to be taking us on today's topic, and that is circle trading. Leader George, please, you can carry on.
Okay. There is this message Dr. Money, one of our leader, dropped in today's dropped today, that cycle trading is good in the bull season. when you know when to exit, when you exit at the top. Now, most of us, when we joined Royal Q in 2021, we did not have the knowledge of that. Okay, after that, we are in the boost season. That boost season has its peak. Then once it hits its peak, it starts coming down, and the beer season will kick off. So most of us we were enjoying cycle mode. Cycle mode means the robot buys, sell, buy again, sell that particular coin. It continues trading it, buy, sell, drop your profit, buy, use your capital, buy it again, sell, drop your profit, use your capital, buy it again. It will continue doing it in cycle. That is meaning of cycle. And remember I told you that cryptocurrency, they are volatile. They go up, they come down. They come down, they go up. In the bull season, a coin can do 300% up. And if you're in a cycle, you will enjoy the profit all to the 300%. So, do you now know when you should stop your cycle trading so that you are enjoying the percent? You say, buy, say. Cycle trading is sweet, too. If a coin is doing well, you will just be making money. You can check, you see $2. Before you come back again in 1 hour's time, you're already seeing $10 or $20. That is how sweet cycle trading is in the bull season. Okay? So now the question is, when do you know? When do you know, as in, so that you can switch or you can stop your cycle trading so that your robot, after buying, and selling and be trading up, it will not start buying when the coin now reach highest and start falling. The robot will not now carry all your money and buy all the dip. So we are going to do some cycle features were introduced by Royal Q because in the last boost season, so many of us without the knowledge, after we enjoyed, all our capital and the profits entered back in the beer season. And because of the wrong settings we were using, we could not even cover up to 100%. So some of the coins that did 300% and they fall back to 200% or 250%, we were not able to cover it. So our capital was not tied down in the bear season because the robot have used everything to buy the coin and the coin value is still going down. So this Zoom meeting is very important for those that want to enjoy cycle trading. So it will be is a practical class. So I will be sharing my screen. Um, I will be sharing my screen so that okay. I hope you can all hear me.
Yes, we can.
Okay. So let me open. Okay. So I'm coming. Let me share my screen so that it's a practical class, so we can just do an example. Okay. So the settings, I'm coming. The settings we are added. Oh, coming. I'm coming. I hope I'm still audible.
Yes, you are, but we're not seeing your screen yet.
Okay, I'm coming. I'm trying to. Okay, okay. So can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay. So this is the typical bull season. Is this the typical bull season? You can see coins doing 50, some will do 100, 200 percentage. So you see that if you want to enter a coin, eh, and you now set your regular 10%, if you wake up in the morning, maybe in the night, you see that you set 10% for a coin and the coin delivered in the morning, you see that the coin has given you your 10% or 11 because of your callback or 12 because of your callback. But you notice that that coin has done 50%. You feel bad. Something in you, that great spirit in you, will want you to enter since the coin is still doing well. Remember, if you had traded it on cycle, you would have enjoyed all the 50%. But because of you are trading on one shot and you have set 10%, and the robot has given you your 10 or 12 or 15% based on the way your callback function and the way the coin moved. Okay? So you see, I don't know for a new person, this you see this coin that is on top three gainer, this H bar. This H bar, I've been trading this H bar for more than 4 months, for 5 months. Though it has been giving me some profit, it was on almost minus 50%. Minus 50%. This H bar you are seeing plus 46 now was on minus 50, minus 51% for more than 4 months. But look at it today. Though I was not patient and I took 2%, and H bar has recovered and also been in massive profits. So you see in crypto, some people will say, what if the coin fall and refuses to come up? Why will you trade coins that will fall and refuse to come up? Most of these coins, look at Ripple. Ripple is 2.7. Ripple that fell down to almost 0.1. And if you check it, it's not even up to 1 year. Ripple. So you see in crypto, knowledge is power. You understand it that yes, a farmer knows that once he plants, harvest must come. That is why he will continue watering it, adding manure, doing all those things to take care of the plants, because he knows that farming must always come. Okay, me, I like changing to the lower side. I like changing this is how I pick my trades. I change to the lower side and look for coins that I know that have done well. Most of these things you gain it from experience. We are here from going to 4 years now. So we did not start like this. So you too, you will still get to your second year, third year, fourth year too. Okay? So once I see a coin that I know, this coin has did well in the last bull run. Okay? Let me check for a coin that is in the last bull run. Okay, let's take Solana. Solana. Okay? Let's take Solana. So I hope you can see my screen. Hello, I hope you can see my screen. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so this is Solana. At the top here, you can see 15 minutes, the time frame. 15 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours, 1 day, 1 week. So I would select the 1 month. I'll take it to 1 month. So I will now scroll and see. The highest, I will check the last I'll check the last year, the last bull run. Please, we are in the bull run now, so I will check the last bull run. If you put your cursor on the highest year, you will see that this is the last bull run. This is 2021. Solana increased to 259. I think Solana have broken that record. 264. So Solana has already broken that record. So there is no party for us here to set cycle. So let's still look for a coin that in the last bull run and it has not still hit its all-time high. But those are the coins you enjoy.
Did we lose Leader George? Okay, I think we lost Leader George. So let's wait for him to get back. Hmm. Hello, Leader George.
Oh yeah, I had to switch. I had to switch to Airtel. MTN was really messing up. So that is why you see why I do tell you people that you should be always prepared because network can frustrate you at any time. So MTN just throwed me out now, so I had to switch to my Airtel. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Okay, so this is Dutch. So let's scroll over. So this is the perfect example for this training. Look at the last Dutch did 0.7 cents, 0.73 cents. In the last bull run of 2021, Dutch reached 0.73 cents. This coin was a coin someone used to buy. He made almost 53 million. He bought Dutch at 0.3, I guess, share 0.3, and he sold it at 0.7. So he made almost 53 million, 0.0 something. Okay, so for this example now, you have seen that the last price in the last bull on Dutch was 0.73. So current price of Dutch now is 0.42. So I'll click on create. Martin Gay strategy, I'll click on create. Okay, let's see. I'll click on trade settings. I'm trading Dutch now, but let me still use it for this example. Okay. So are you following? Okay. So you already have your settings. So we want to come down. If you come down, you see where they wrote advanced settings optional. You click on it. So this is the topic of today. We have already identified that in the last bull run, Dutch reached 0.73 cents. And now Dutch is seeing 0.4. So we can still ride it on cycle till it gets to that price. Okay, so we are on cycle. The strategy period is cycle. The first buy trigger condition, we don't need the first buy. What we want to just come here is the price range, 0.73. Eh? 0.73. Okay, that is the price range. So most of this stuff, Royal Q added them recently. So this one is also another feature, the first position drop. It says after the cycle strategy ends, that means after it buys the first one and sells it, the system will calculate the price at which the take profit transaction price of the previous one of strategy falls by the set percentage. If the price is lower than the highest first price, the system will set the price at the first preset buy-in price of the strategy. When the latest market price falls to the set price, it will trigger a reopen. So this one is once this first position drop is if you set it like maybe 1%, it means that once the robot buys and sells, it will wait for a drop. You will not end this because if a coin starts pumping and you set 2% and is on cycle and the coin pumps, gives you 2%, it sells. And that coin did not go down by this, it did not retrace by 1% the second time because the coin is still going up. So you see that you will lose the percentage the robot was supposed to reopen for you. So the price range, that is where we are centering on, the price range. Okay, so let's read it. Price range. The price range for the first buy of the choosing coin. The bot will only execute the order within the price range. Note, in cycle mode, the first order might still go out of range due to market fluctuation. So this one means that this robot, please continue trading this Dodge for me. As far as on 0.43 cents now. Continue trading it for me, but immediately Dodge hits 0.73. Don't trade Dodge for me again. Don't trade Dodge for me again. So you see, with this, even if Dodge starts pumping, and gets to that all-time high, this cycle will stop. It will not go above that 0.73. So once you stop, you can now reset the coin maybe to one shot to see if it will set another all-time high above this 0.73. So with this, you know that you have exited the market. Once it gets to 0.73, your robot will not buy another cycle again. So it will halt. So I don't know if we have any question on this.
Yes.
If you're following. So I
So,
think we take a question like this.
can I ask a question?
Okay, you can go ahead.
So, when the price hits that 0.73,
Yes.
the trade will convert to one shot and shut down.
You said?
Will the trade convert to one shot, sell off, and shut down?
No, it will not buy the next cycle. It will stop.
So when you say it will stop, what
It will,
if you have hit your take profit? Will it close that trade?
that is why they said it can. The first order might still go out of range due to market fluctuation. It will take your take profit, but it will not initiate another buy as long as the price has exceeded 0.73. It will give you your take profit even if it's 0. If your take profit enters 0.8, 0.75, it will give you the take profit, but it will not initiate another cycle. So the main topic,
So,
what we are discussing is the cycle trading. Cycle means buying, give me profits, reopen the trade. So it will not reopen the trade once the price has exceeded 0.73.
but you still will be holding the position. You still will
Yes,
have quantity that you
yes,
hold.
until it hits your take profit, until it completes that cycle, but it will not start a new cycle again.
Okay. So my question is, if it completes that cycle, it will exit that trade or no?
If you not exit it, it's just like when you set a preset price,
Yeah.
the robot will just be there. It will not trade. It will wait
Oh,
until the coin
okay.
drops into this range.
Okay.
Then start it again.
Okay. So that trade will be running, but there will be no position. You are not holding
Yes. You don't
any
hold any.
amount of the coin. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
it will
Okay.
not
All
start
right.
any cycle, but it will be there monitoring the market to know
Okay.
if
Okay.
price will fall to this
Okay.
0.7 again.
Okay. Okay. I see. Thank you.
Okay, so do we have more questions? So I think there's another function here. You see this margin call switch is it's always off, default off. So if you are trading on cycle, please always on it. If you leave it on default, if the robot is trading your cycle, after it sells, it will not activate your margin call. Even if when you start the trade, your margin call is on. But immediately it starts a new cycle, this button that is off will be initiated. Your margin call will be switched off for the next cycle. So if you know that you want your margin calls to be always on, you can always on it. Okay? So I don't know if we have question on this. I would still like to talk on, there's something I saw now that I would like to talk on. Okay. Yes, the AI margin call. Please, the AI margin call, I believe it will come handy in this bull season, especially those people that are trading very volatile coins. The last Zoom or the last two Zooms, we identify coins that are very volatile, that they fluctuate in price. They have huge fluctuation. So we identify those coins. So if you are trading those kind of coins in cycle mode, please, please, and please, if your margin calls, when you don't want your robot to expose all your capital quick into your margin calls, maybe your margin calls is not big. If your margin calls is not big and you're trading a coin like SHIB, or you're trading a coin that like ATA, you're trading a coin like SLP, that if Bitcoin do 2% down, then they can do 30% down. If you are trading such coins, please try to on your AI margin call. At least this AI margin call, the monitoring, once the coin starts going down, RoyalQ will activate the monitoring, intelligent monitoring, to know if the coin is going down well. So it's only when it goes down well before the robot will buy the margin. So you see, it will help you to, uh, it will not allow the robot to expose all your 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 capital into the market, especially when there is a massive fall. Okay. So now that we are seeing coins doing 100%, 50 today, those changes is 24 hours. A coin that is on the top gainer coins for more than 2, 3 days, that coin has done more than 100%, 200%. If in the last 24 hours a coin is doing 50%, the next 24 hours is still on 50%, that the coin has done more than 100%. So you see, for my trades, I've activated the AI margin calls. I've set them on cycle. Even though I'm having my margin call limit of 84, I still on my AI margin call because we are in the boost season. I want the robot to work well with my first buy amount, which is 150. It's 75. I open double. So if the robot is buying with double of 75, that is 150. I want the robot to always use 150 to trade the cycle. Then if there is a drop, the AI intelligence monitoring will make sure that before the robot will even buy my first 4 margin, that coin must have dropped well, 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 well. Must have dropped well, 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 well. Even if my first score is 2.3, second score 2.3, third score 2.3, fourth score 2.3. Before it will buy this first to 4, that the total here is 9.2. The total here is 9.2. But before this robot will buy my margin 1 to margin 4, that coin must have dropped more than 20% before it will buy this margin 1, margin 2, margin 3, margin 4. It will delay. Make sure that the coin is dropping before it will buy all this my margin. So that is for AI margin calls, more explanation for it. So is there any question on this cycle, these advanced settings for cycle?
I have a question.
Okay.
So the open position double, does it mean that
Okay.
when the position opens, it will double your first buy? But when you are
Yes.
calculating your multiple buying ratio, it will be against your actual first buy.
Yes, exactly. It will only work on $75.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Wow. Okay. So that comes in very handy during the bull season if
Yeah,
you don't call margins. All right.
yeah. So I hope it's
Fantastic.
not only me and you that is on this Zoom, because I'm not seeing the participant again. Are other people on this Zoom? Are they following us? Leader Oshare,
Yes. Somebody
Yes,
asked a
Mr. George, we
question.
are following up. We are following up.
He says,
so
how
people
did
are
you
not
get the
asking questions on this
0.3?
advance. Okay, someone has a question.
Yes, says, how did you get the 0.73 that he was thrown out, network threw him out? That you should please
Okay.
explain that. Yeah.
Okay, we got the 0.73 by the chart, looking at the charts of the coin. We've set the time frame on 1 month so that we can see what happened in the last bull run. We can see the highest price it hit in the last bull run. So you see the last bull run happened in 2021 and the highest price of this coin is 0.73995. So we now set 0.73. So we want to enjoy the ride till it gets to its former all-time high. So at least if we enjoy it, it should be more than 100%. Okay, let's see. It will be more than 70%. So we want to enjoy the ride from now till it gets to its, if it will set a new all-time high, like Bitcoin have done it, Solana have done it. I don't know if Ethereum sets, I don't know if Ethereum sets its own all-time high yet.
No, Solana is still at the 2,700 range.
But Solana have already set its all-time high
No,
now.
no, I was talking about Ethereum, not Solana. Sorry.
Okay, Ethereum. Ethereum was 4, let me see, which year is this? 4,860. 8. Okay, so Ethereum is still down. It has not gotten to its all-time high. So you can also ride Ethereum. You set it at 4,008. So the person that answers question, I hope you are following. If I'm to trade Ethereum now on Cycle, I will put the highest price will be 4,800. Are you following? The person that answered the question of how did we get the 0.73, I hope it's clear now.
Yes, I'm with you. I'm following. Yes, it's clear. Thank
Okay,
you.
you're welcome. So is there any other question? It's almost going to 10
Hi, Leader
o'clock.
George. Hi, Leader
Huh?
George. No, really. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, so it's not really a question, but I'd like you to, put it out there for people that have small capital that this is not really, they shouldn't be looking at Circle.
Okay. When we have explained one shot and we have also explained cycle mode. We have explained one shot, we have explained cycle mode. We said cycle one shot is for those that have small capital. They should be serious. You cannot have small capital and you don't have time for the business. If you know that you want to be busy, you will not have time. You want to do cycle. If you don't have time, you must have money. If you put like 2,000 in a coin, you can use cycle. Know how the coin wants to drop. Even if the coin drop by 100%, your 2,000, 1,000 can still carry the percentage. But it's not that your capital is $100 and you want to do cycle. If the coin, the disadvantage is that if the coin drops and maybe your capital could only cover 12% and the coin drops to 25, you know that you will now have to be patient or you have to add more money to cover that drop percentage because you went to use cycle because you are busy. So if you are on small capital, you should focus on one shot. Even if you are very busy, the time you are free, you can pick your one shot trades. We have Zoom meetings where we have shown how you can pick trades without even you having the knowledge. We have explained the charts. If you look at the chart and you see that so lines is this line is this, enter the chart, enter the trades and put on your you put on your one shot. Take your 1%, take your 2%, take your 1.5. Someone that started which they were saying, Mr. George, why can't we set is 1% or 2% the highest? It's not the highest is 30%. But can you wait? Will you be patient? Others are posting daily profits. Will you be patient? Do you want to take that 30%? Can you be patient for 1 month? So before you post your own profits, if you wait for the coin to do 30%, you might be lucky. A coin can do that. We have seen some coins that did 40%, 50% under 24 hours. You can be lucky, or you might not be lucky. The coin will take 1 month before it might take 2 months, 3 months. So that is it. So do we have any other question? Rasha, you can take it up from here.
All right, thank you so much, Leader George. I believe we do not have any other questions. Our Zoom days and our time is Mondays and Thursdays, 8:30 p.m. Nigerian time.
Hello, sorry, good evening. I have
30
question.
p.m. You've
Can anyone
asked
hear
this.
me?
We can hear you.
Now, please, I want to ask question because I just joined the platform. So I want to ask maybe there is maybe a channel or a place where you drop the recorded classes from scratch. So that someone can just open and look on some
Yeah.
videos there. So that's my question.
Yes, we have a YouTube channel, so you can we post the recordings on our YouTube channel. All right. So if you're in the group, we're going to drop the YouTube link. The YouTube link on our group is usually pinned at the top. You can access it very easily. So you can always go there to watch videos and catch up on any topic that you want. So like I said, if you're our Zoom days on time, Mondays and Thursdays, 8:30 p.m. Nigerian time. Try as much as possible to always attend Zoom meetings. If you miss it for anything, please watch the recordings. If you are new here, you do not have an activated robot, please get back to the person that invited you to this meeting. You need that person. You 1000% need that person. You cannot do it without that person. So you have to get back to that person that invited you to this meeting. They will
Hello, good
give
evening.
you, and they'll give you a link, and then you use it to register, and they will also guide you on how to activate your robot bind, and after that they would add you to our WhatsApp group where you start learning how to instruct your robot. So like I said, if you are new, please get back to the person who invited you to this meeting, and they will guide you. Thank you so much. We'll see you on Thursday, which is our next Zoom. Enjoy your weekend. Keep learning, because when you learn, you can earn. You need the knowledge a lot. Perhaps it's not a Ponzi scheme. So you have to learn, please. Always, always, always attend Zoom meetings. Don't miss it for anything. And when you do, please watch the recordings. Thank you so much. Good night, everybody. And good thank you, Leader Judge, my other co-host. Good night.
Good night,
Thank you
Mama.
very much. Bye,
Good
everyone.
night.
Good night.